Hi, my name is Linry, and this is my Swatch-A-Thon. I am swatching out every single Zoya that I own that is still available on Zoya's website today. I literally just checked. It's the 17th. Zoya, don't discontinue anything else, okay? Honestly, I find Zoya to be a fantastic brand to just get some straight creams from, and I thoroughly do enjoy their creams, though Zoya's cream formula does typically run a little bit runnier than I prefer. I like a thick cream polish, but these are satisfactory. They work, they go on the nails, and they polish my nails, so no big complaints. But if you're looking to shop from Zoya this Black Friday, I do highly recommend their creams just to flesh out your collection just a little bit. And I always say this when Zoya comes up, okay? Now hold your hands. Now hold your nail tips when I say this. Do not pay full price for a Zoya. They go on sale far too often. Just about every month, Zoya has a sale, and Zoya's Black Friday sale typically is extremely deep. Last year, it was 70% off. Also, before we start, please let me know what's on your Zoya wish list. Zoya is definitely one of those sleeper brands that I don't see too many people talking about, but for some reason, all of us in the community just have a fuck ton of them. So please let me know what is on your Zoya wish list. I currently have 39 Zoyas that are still available on the website, so let's get into it. Starting off in a somewhat rainbow order. Also, be warned, you did click on a Zoya video from me, Linry, okay? Every time I post a Zoya video, my comments are flooded with very angry people. You clicked on a video, okay? Do not expect me to say any of these fucking names right. I am terrible with names. I just phonetically just go for it. Okay? You clicked on a Zoya video by Wow fucking Linry, and Wow Linry has a hard time reading names. The first polish that is up is Malana. This is what I would consider kind of like a Barbie pink polish with a pink shimmer running throughout and a ginormous hollow glitter. Now, I don't like this polish. I don't like the size of the hollow glitters. I just don't like a chunky hollow glitter running throughout a normal polish. If I have a chunky glitter polish, I want chunky hollow glitters, but if I just have like a normal shimmer polish like this, I don't like the big ones. That's just personal preference, though. I don't know what compelled me to purchase this polish. I don't know. Honestly, I don't like this polish whatsoever. I can still see my visible nail line. I can't build it to opacity, and it smells weird. It smells like bubble gum, like bubble yum, like the stuff that comes in a little plastic container that's a circle, or the gum that's like a foot long. It just smells like gum, and I don't like that. It's not a scented polish. That smell does dissipate. It is not scented, but like while you're painting your nails with it, it smells so weird. Now, I did find that each coat went down fairly even, so I do believe this polish does have some topper potential. I have used it in my Dupe It Out series, so I feel like it does have its uses within my collection. I just don't like it as a full-fledged manicure. I swatched out Zoya's Malana in 3 coats, and as it has these big hollow glitters running throughout, I would suggest a peel-off base coat. You can soak it off with acetone. I'm not going to. The next polish that is up is Zoya's Oh No. This is a lovely, what I would consider pure berry color. This is a berry. You find this in nature. It's pinky, but also that like has a purple undertone. I would understand fully if you were like, this should go with your purples and not your pinks in your collection, but I do feel like it's just a touch in the pink zone. I absolutely adore this polish. I get so many uses out of this for nail art, and I was absolutely floored by the fact that I did. I purchased this just to kind of flush out my rainbow a little bit, and I thought I wasn't gonna reach for it that much. I am reaching for it quite often. Also, it has a fucking funny name. I love it. Oh no. I believe it's pronounced differently, but every time I pick it up, I'm like, Zoya's Oh No. I can get Zoya's Oh No opaque in 2 coats. And as is a simple cream formula, it is easily removed with acetone, no peel off base coat required. The next polish that is up is Zoya's Lola. It is this lovely bright pink polish with a lovely blue shimmer running throughout. Now, when I asked last year what was everyone's like top favorite Zoyas in their collection, Lola came up quite often, so I added it to my cart. And I have no regrets. I can still see visible nail line with Lola, but a blurring base coat would 100% resolve that, and I don't mind it too much with this polish. I find that that bright pinkiness definitely does take away from my visible nail line, so I'm not noticing it too much. I would still prefer a fully opaque polish, but I feel like just on its own, this is a lovely polish. I just, I'm a VNL hater. What can you do? Honestly, I can see why this is such a crowd pleaser in the community. It is such a fun color on the nails. I swatched out Zoya's Lola in 3 coats. And as it is a shimmer base polish, it is easily removed with acetone, no peel off base coat required. The next polish that is up is Alley. It is this like almost touching salmony neonish polish. Honestly, I fucking hate the color. It's so ugly on my skin tone. I hate it so much. I don't care for salmons though. I don't care for my reds. So when I purchase like a red, a pink, and anything like kind of in that salmony colorway, I am risking the biscuit. There's nothing wrong with this polish. I just don't like the color. Now, I will say I could still see visible nail line with this polish, which I'm not 100% pleased by. I thought this was gonna be a fully opaque cream, but it wasn't. This is like the #1 issue with Zoya. They don't provide swatches on their website whatsoever. They just show you like a drop of polish and you just have to go off the bottle and the little flip of polish. So you're really like kind of taking fate into your own hands when you're purchasing off of Zoya and just hoping you're gonna get what you want. I mean, you could read the description and shit, but girl, I'm shopping for nail polish. I'm not reading your fucking dissertation on your nail polish. Honestly, Alley's okay. It applied fine. I just don't like VNL or the color. I swatched out Zoya's Alley in 3 coats. And as is a simple cream polish, it is easily removed with acetone, no peel off base coat required. The next polish that is up is Zoya's Sooki. I purchased this polish just because of the name. I normally do not purchase nail polish because of the name, but Sooki had to be added into my collection. I love Zoya's Sooki so much. It is so much fun, and it's just fun to say the name. Now, this is a bright red cream polish from Zoya that unfortunately can't be built to full opacity. I'm still seeing a hint of visible nail line, which I'm not 100% pleased by. Its opacity is okay. It's almost there, and definitely a blurring base coat would resolve my issues with Sooki. I just don't want to wear a blurring base coat with a cream. I use this in nail art time and time again. This used to be my default nail art pure red polish, and I just got so many uses out of it, and I still occasionally to this day will reach for Sooki. I swatched out Zoya's Sooki in 3 coats, and as is a simple cream polish, it is easily removed with acetone, no peel off base coat required. The next polish that is up is Zoya's Hannah. Now this is another pure red polish. It is slightly more deeper than Sooki. I mainly purchased Hannah because I wanted Sooki, but in a more opaque formula. And I did find that. Now, this is not 100% dupe for Sooki. There is a slight tonal difference, the insane person says, between the 2 primary red cream polishes. But Hannah is just a wonderful addition to my collection, as it is a fully opaque red polish that I was looking for. I can get Zoya's Hannah opaque in 3 coats. And as is a simple cream polish, it is easily removed with acetone, no peel off base coat required. I didn't talk for long enough. So how's your Zoya wish list going? I haven't even started to make mine. I don't know. The next polish that is up is Zoya's Reva. This is a beautiful red shimmer polish with this lovely red shimmer running throughout that hits this golden hue. It definitely goes from red to yellow in the bottle, and on the nails I was catching that just a tinge. This is your perfect Christmas polish. Oh my goodness, this is so good for the winter holidays. This is such a lovely polish. Now, unfortunately, I could not build this to full opacity. I could still see visible nail line, but a blurring base coat should 100% resolve that. Honestly, I think depending on your nail length and your smile line, this could be a fully opaque polish. I am just seeing a hint of visible nail line. It's like barely there, especially like under my LED ring light, stuff like that. It becomes a little bit more apparent, but when this was away from that light source, direct light like that, I could barely see it. I swatched out Zoya's Reva in 3 coats. And as it is a shimmer based polish, it is easily removed with acetone, no peel off base coat required. The next polish that is up is India. It is this lovely, deep red based polish with this lovely red shimmer running throughout. This feels like sophisticated wine. Oh yes, it's not like a pure wine color, but yes. This is hot on the nails, and I'm gonna say this, I absolutely hate this polish on long nails. When I first swatched out this polish, I had an extraordinary nail length, and I hated this polish on me. I just didn't like it whatsoever. I was like, ew, gross, get it off me. When I re-swatched it out, I had short nails, and I was like, damn, this polish fucks. This is so hot. This polish is so hot on short nails. Oh my god, it looks stunning. Normally, I prefer my long nail swatches to my short ones, but damn, India just, looks so good. I can get Zoya's India Opaque in 2 coats. And as it is a simple shimmer formula, it is easily removed with acetone, no peel off base coat required. Also, are there polishes in your collection that you're like, ew, not on my long nails, but on my short nails? Oh yeah. The next polish that is up is Zoya's Desiree. Oh, this is a fantastic brown polish. It has a bit of a yellowy undertone, and I absolutely adore this on my nails. Oh my god, it's so lovely. This polish is absolutely lovely. Now, I did purchase this polish because I was looking to flesh out my skin tones. It sounds really weird. Flesh out my skin tones. I find that mixing nail polish to get a skin tone is just a pain in the freaking ass, and I wanted skin tone out of a bottle. Stop judging me for these sentences, they are weird. I just wanted a skin tone out of the bottle because if I needed to go in with a second coat of this skin tone I mix, then I'm not gonna get it twice because I'm just gonna be struggling, and it's just such a pain in the ass. So I was really looking for skin tones, and Desiree did not disappoint. I think this is an absolutely lovely polish, and I am so glad it is in my collection now. I can get Zoya's Desiree Opaque in 2 coats. And as it is a simple cream formula, it is easily removed with acetone, no peel off base coat required. The next polish that is up is Zoya's Foster. It is a lovely brown polish with this reddy undertone. I absolutely adore this polish. I love brown nail polishes. I love them so much for fall, and they just look so stunning on the nails. I think brown is one of the most underrated color for your nails. People, start wearing brown nail polish, okay? It looks so lovely. It's so lovely. Again, I purchased Foster because I was looking to flesh out my skin tones. I have to find a better sentence for that. I was looking to expand my skin tones. That sounds weird too. But Foster didn't disappoint whatsoever. It has filled that specific gap in my collection, and I am so pleased with it. I can get Zoya's Foster Opaque in 2 coats. And as is a simple cream formula, it is easily removed with acetone, no peel off base coat required. The next polish that is up is Zoya's Kahula. Again, trying to expand my skin tones, I picked up Kahula as well, and it's so lovely on the nails. Oh my god. It is Kahula. It is Kahula for a coffee themed manicure. This is so beautiful. Ugh. Again, I love my brown polishes, so I'm gonna freak out every time I see a brown polish like it's something new I've never seen before. I'm gonna be like, what? A brown nail polish? How revolutionary. I absolutely adore Kahula. It seems to have like this yellowy undertone, which I fully love. I can get Zoya's Kahula Opaque in 2 coats. And as it is a simple cream finish, it is easily removed with acetone, no peel off base coat required. The next polish that is up is Zoya's Steph. Now, I bought this because it is someone's specific skin tone. My friend Fanaticure shared that Zoya's Steph is a perfect match for her skin tone, and I was like, thank you for that gift. And now I shall add it to my fucking wall. I'm on the lookout for other people who create nail polish content. Anytime they share from now on, oh, this is my perfect skin tone. I don't know why you need that information. But now you have it, that information, so I can add it to my wish list because I'm gonna make a skin wall. You know, I'm gonna have a miniature collection within my collection, and it's gonna be very funny to me and creepy to a lot of people. I'm here for it. But unfortunately for Fanatic here, she did share that this was her skin tone, and I was like, sick. Add it to cart. This is a lovely beige pinky skin tone, and I am so happy to have it in my collection because, again, I am missing a lot of skin tones, and I do paint people quite often on my nails, so having a variety of skin tones is just extremely helpful. I can get Zoya's Steph Opaque in 3 coats. And as it is a simple cream finish, it is easily removed with acetone, no peel off base coat required. Okay, this polish is really hard to capture accurately. My white light shot is the most accurate to what I was seeing IRL. This is just a weird color with a weird saturation, but I feel like my white light shot is pretty accurate. The rest are a little off a bit, but yeah. The next polish that is up is Zoya's Bohdi. Now, this is like a neon salmon-y orange polish, and I wasn't too impressed with its formulation whatsoever. I found that it was quite streaky and patchy, and it did need those full 3 coats to be built to any semblance of coverage, and you had to be careful. I wasn't 100% pleased with this polish. I like its color, and I've used it for nail art, which I find it works really good for nail art, but as a full-fledged manicure, I don't care that much for this color tone on my skin, and the formula was just a little bit too much of a pain in the ass for me to be like, yes, full manicure, go. But this specific polish did come with Zoya's wide flat paddle brush, because I have to imagine if it came with the skinny one, that this would apply even worse. I mean, again, it wasn't that difficult to apply. It's not like I'm fighting for my life out here. I'm painting my nails. But all the polishes I have from Zoya, this one applies, the neons seem to apply like garbage. You can get them there. They're just a bit of a pain. I do think though this would make a great pedicure color. This would be lovely, 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 lovely if you're going like on a beach vacation, a poolside vacation. Oh yeah, Bohdi on your toes. Oh yeah. I can get Zoya's Bohdi Opaque in 3 coats. And as is a simple cream formula, it is easily removed with acetone, no peel off base coat required. The next polish that is up is Zoya's Dhara, and this is a part of their Pixie line. That means this is a textured nail polish, and I find that texture to be quite sand-like. Now, I've said this several times on my channel, and I'm gonna say it again. I do not know if I like textured polish. I don't know if I like textured polish. I like the feel of it, like I'll be like, oh yes, petting my nail, like, that feels nice, but then it brushes against my shirt and I'm just like, ugh, my teeth are itching, why? Please stop. This is not a sensation I want for my teeth. Honestly, I've gotten a lot more uses out of my textured nail polish as accent nails than full-fledged manicures, as the chance to rub it accidentally against like my clothing has drastically lowered because it's 1 finger versus all 5. Honestly, it seems like textured nail polish is a thing you love or you hate, and for some reason, I'm just like, oh. Now, this is a lovely orange color. Oh my god, this is such a lovely orange, pumpkin orange polish with this lovely yellow shimmer running throughout. I absolutely adore the coloration of Dhara so much, and Zoya, please, I have to check your website if you have this color untextured, because this is so lovely, such a great combo. I can get Zoya's Dhara Opaque in 3 coats, and as this is a textured nail polish, I would suggest a peel-off base coat. Textured nail polishes kind of become like cotton round shredders. You can soak it off with acetone, but like, if you wiggle back and forth without soaking it off, it's just gonna eat your cotton ball. I mean, you could have patience. I don't have any. The next polish that is up is Zoya's Honey. This is a honey yellow cream polish that, again, when I asked people, what is your top favorite Zoya polish, Honey kept coming up, and when I would do nail art streams before I owned this polish, I'd be like, man, I need a yellow polish. Someone in my chat would be like, just grab Honey. Just grab Honey. Because they assumed I owned it, because duh, why wouldn't I already own it? And I'd have to admit to them I don't already own Zoya's Honey, and then they'd be like, what the fuck are you doing with your life? How do you not already own it? This is a fantastic yellow polish. It's formulated so well, and that's pretty rare for yellow polishes. Yellow polishes have come a long way in the polish industry, but they still kind of lag behind in formulation. But Honey is lovely. It is such a great nail art polish, and it's such a just great sunshine yellow polish. It is sunflowers on your nails. It is just a happy, happy polish. I can get Zoya's Honey Opaque in 2 coats. And as it is a simple cream polish, it is easily removed with acetone, no peel off base coat required. Okay, I was starting to sweat a bit. I have to take off the flannel. The next polish that is up is Zoya's Eunice. Now, this is a staple in the nail polish community. Everyone loses their freaking mind about Eunice because it is a prugly polish. This is your quintessential prugly polish, and it is so lovely on the nails. And it is so gorgeous on the nails. It is this lovely green polish with a yellow undertone and a yellow shimmer running throughout. This is so ugly on the nails. I have like a love-hate relationship with Eunice. I don't particularly like Eunice on me. I feel like it's a little too light, and I definitely do enjoy my darker pruglies, like a deep swampier green. I enjoy Eunice, but I'm not enjoying it as much as I thought I would. It's still a lovely polish, but I'm just not as hyped as the community seems to be about this polish. I can get Zoya's Eunice opaque in 2 coats. And as it is a shimmer-based polish, it is easily removed with acetone, no peel-off base coat required. Okay, the next 2 polishes look very similar, and I am also triggered by how similar they look. I thought they were going to be further apart on the Zoya website, and I did compare them to Holo Taco's Born Ugly. Alright, so I'll show all that when I talk about both of them. The next polish that is up is Zoya's Charla. It's this lovely army green polish, and it's so beautiful on the nails. I love wearing this polish so much. It looks so grungy and ugly, and just not like ugly in a bad way. It just has a vibe about it, and I just fully enjoy this polish. Again, this is the kind of tone I prefer for my prugly polishes. Not saying this polish is prugly, but if Eunice was in this colorway, oh yeah, Zoya, you can have that idea for free. Or, you know, just give me some of your Zoya dollars, okay? I've used this in nail art time and time again. This is perfect for your deeper grass green colors. I can get Zoya's Charli opaque in 2 coats. And as is a simple cream formula, it is easily removed with acetone, no peel-off base coat required. The next polish that is up is Zoya's Athena. This is a bit deeper than Charli. It's just this lovely, a little bit more natural in its green tone. I feel like this is definitely a color you would definitely see in nature, and it's also that camo green. Well, I guess camo is literally meant to be blended into nature. So that's also natural greens. Good job. We're figuring things out today, guys. A lot of things are happening up here. Brain cells kissing is not one of them. One's on this side, one's on the other side. They're not talking. I really enjoy darker polishes, so I am 10 out of 10 having a great time. I can get Zoya's Athena opaque in 2 coats. And as is a simple cream finish, it is easily removed with acetone, no peel-off base coat required. The next polish that is up is Zoya's Clarice. This is a 1-coater, bitch. I don't wear it in 1 coat. I never wear my nail polishes in 1 coat, but my goodness, that opacity is insane. This is a deep, dark, green polish. I would consider this a duochrome polish as it somewhat shifts to this black as well. This is your Krampus. This is your dark holiday. This is so vixen, so my 3rd husband disappeared under mysterious circumstances. This is lovely on the nails. It's so hot and sexy, and yes, this polish fucks, okay? No negatives about this polish. I want like thousands of these, Zoya, okay? Keep up with this formula and this kind of like deep dark colorway, okay? Happy customer. I can get Zoya's Clarice opaque in 1 coat, but I did swatch it out in 2. And as it is this duochrome formula, it is easily removed with acetone. Oh yeah. The next polish that is up is Zoya's Merida. Now this is a deep forest green polish with a scattered hollow running throughout. Now, that scattered hollow is like so damn like close. Like I wouldn't consider this a true scattered hollow as I picture that as more like dainty and just kind of like air about it. This is densely packed, but it doesn't make that linear hollow flame. It's not a linear hollow, but if it had a bit more hollow in it, it probably would touch it. Merida is just sitting under the stars, camping at night. It is such a lovely polish, and this again was one of the top recommended polishes to me when I was building out my Zoya wish list, as many people love Zoya's hollows because they do become relatively cheap on a sale. And I'll say the formula is pretty good. I can get Zoya's Merida opaque in 2 coats. And as it is this scattered hollow formula, it is easily removed with acetone. No peel off base coat required. The next polish that is up is Zoya's Bevin. I know this is someone's name, but it just makes me think of Simply Nailogical's cat named Zyler, where she merged 2 just people's names together. And I'm just thinking, you know, Ben and Kevin have been smooshed. The name makes me laugh. I love Bevin so much, okay? Bevin is this delicate, grungy, sage green polish in a... Oh, guys, it's beautiful. I love Bevin so much. Bevin makes me giggle, and his color is perfect. I've used Bevin time and time again in nail art. It's just a good buffer color, just especially to get in some like highlights into your nature and whatnot. It's just a great nail art color. And I've reached for it more times than I thought I would. I just enjoyed the color on my nails as a manicure, and I thought that's all I was gonna get out of it was manicures, but I have gotten so much nail art out of it. I can get Zoya's Bevin opaque in 2 coats. And as it is a simple cream polish, it is easily removed with acetone, no peel off base coat required. The next polish that is up is Zoya's Harbor. This is my kind of color, guys. It is this lovely like teal, light teal polish that is like a drop more blue than it is green, but you're still catching those whiffs of green. It is so flawless on the nails. It looks absolutely stunning. I love this colorway. I am a teal, freaking turquoise, you know. I'm a turquoise teal lover, and I'm gonna love it, you know? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. And this is such a good fall color. Oh my goodness gracious. This looks so lovely in the fall. I can get Zoya's Harbor opaque in 2 coats. And as is a simple cream polish, it is easily removed with acetone, no peel off base coat required. The next polish that is up is Zoya's Cecillia. Look at that color and tell me it's not perfect. You look it in the eyes, it's perfect, beautiful, turquoisey, tealy eyes, and tell me it's not perfect. You can't. We're hitting my color story, okay? I'm sorry. Zoya's Cecillia is this lovely teal polish with a little bit more green in it than blue, and this deep, kind of what I would consider barely touching jewel tone. It doesn't, like, obviously it doesn't hit jewel tone, but it's like saturated itself down to get there, you know? It's deep. I love Cecillia so much. Zoya, more like this, thank you, okay? I can get Zoya Cecillia opaque in 2 coats. And as is a simple cream formula, it is easily removed with acetone, no peel off base coat required. The next polish that is up is Zoya's Danica. It is this deep teal green polish. This is dark. This feels whimsical. This feels winter. This is absolutely lovely, and its formula was so lovely too. It's a little bit more watery than I prefer, but this polish is getting a tad bit thicker, and I do enjoy my thick creams. So out of all of my Zoya creams, this one had like the thickest formula, which I was like, you know, a little bit happy about, but still wasn't to the level I like it. We're getting there though, we're getting there. And I've yet to do this, but could you imagine Zoya's Harbor, Cecillia, and Danica gradiented together? These 3, bitch, oh my god, that would make such a beautiful gradient. I need to do that, oh god. And then you put a gold flake taco on top and mattify it? Bitch. Oh, I should just do that. Maybe after I'm done recording. But, be warned, hold on to your butts, because I suspect that this is a stainer. Now, this did not stain me, but I did double up on my base coat, and I was terrified the entire time. I could just feel it seeping in my nails, and I could just feel this clock ticking down. This particular colorway, with this kind of opacity, is a danger zone, okay guys? If you care about stainage whatsoever, I would double up on my base coat, wear a protective one or whatnot. I didn't experience any stainage from this, but she is sus. She is sus, probably gonna do it. I can get Zoya's Danica Opaque in 2 coats. And as it is a simple cream polish, it is easily removed with acetone, no peel off base coat required. The next polish that is up is Zoya's Charla. It is this beautiful, deep blue polish with this green shimmer running throughout. Oh yeah. I am a happy camper with this polish. I am so pleased. This has mystery, this has intrigue, this is an eldritch horror kind of polish. I am lost at sea, someone help me. And I have used this several times in my Dupe It Out series, and it does make a pretty good topper. So topper potential. Now, I haven't experienced any stainage from this polish, but again, like Danica, I am sus. I am so sus of you. I just don't trust it whatsoever, and I feel like I can feel it staining me, you know? I can get Zoya's Charla Opaque in 3 coats. And as is a shimmer based polish, it is easily removed with acetone, no peel off base coat required. The next polish that is up is Zoya's Neely. It is this soft, I would consider this like a matcha green polish in a beautiful colorway. And I purchased this because of the name, because it made me think of the Loch Ness Monster. Okay, we're just gonna put that one out there. I needed to flesh out my tones, and it was between this polish and another light green polish, and this one was called Neely, so yeah. No regrets though, no regrets about Neely. Applied beautifully. I've gotten a lot more nail art potential out of this than I first thought I would. I didn't really think I'd be reaching for this polish, but I have used it quite often, and I'm just quite pleased by that. It definitely comes in handy a lot more during the spring time, and I feel like this is such a lovely spring color. I can get Zoya's Neely Opaque in 2 coats. And as is a simple cream polish, it is easily removed with acetone, no peel off base coat required. The next polish that is up is Zoya's Ling. Now this is just blue. This is blue. When you say blue, this is probably the tone that's just kind of come into mind. Blue. It's a little bit kindergarten-y in its tone. Like, it's a little toned down. It's not too bright. It's not too exciting, but it's bright enough that's pulling your attention. I don't think describing something as kindergarten-y is very helpful for anyone, but that's how my brain works. We're feeling it, right? Like, if you're teaching children colors, it'd be this blue. You'd say blue, and then that would be the picture on the book. Trust me, it all makes sense up here, okay? I absolutely adore Ling. I use it time and time again for nail art, and I knew I was gonna get a lot of nail art uses out of this polish, as it is just a blue polish. I can get Zoya's Ling Opaque in 2 coats. And as is a simple cream polish, it is easily removed with acetone, no peel off base coat required. The next polish that is up is Sparrow, and it is the same exact formula as Malana, and it smells like bubblegum. It's really weird, and I guess I like it more than the pink polish. I just don't like this polish. I don't know why I purchased it. I don't know what was going through my head, because even the spill shot on Zoya's website, it looks kind of ugly to my eyes. It is this blue base polish with a big hollow glitter running throughout and a pinky purple shimmer. Again, like Malana, this does have good topper potential. It does topper well, and I have used it as a topper. I just feel like I would enjoy this polish a lot more without the hollow. It's just so like big and chunky, and I'm not understanding what I'm looking at, but personal preferences. And I could not build this to opacity, but it had a lot more coverage than the pink polish, and I would say definitely a blurring base coat would resolve my issues with the visible nail line, or if your smile line and stainage is lesser than mine, you could probably build this to full opacity. I just could not. I swatched out Zoya's Sparrow in 3 coats, and as it has these big old hollow glitters running throughout, I would suggest a peel off base coat. Sometimes they hang on for dear life, and then you find them in your cuticles. Bro, I'm not wasting my time. I'm just popping that off. The next polish that is up is Zoya's Dream. It is this deep blue polish in this scattered hollow formula. Now with like Merida, it feels like that hollow glitter in there. If there was a bit more, this would be a linear hollow, but I'm not catching that full rainbow, so this is definitely a scattered hollow. Zoya's Dream is camping in the middle of the night and seeing the stars overhead and just having a lovely s'more, which I found out s'mores are quite divisive in my live stream chat. What do you mean? What do you mean you have something against a s'more? Chocolate, marshmallow, and graham cracker. What the fuck? What? It's fine. It's fine. You know, you guys are like to dislike things I like, and I'm allowed to dislike things you like. It's fine. Dream is a dream on the nails. I can get Zoya's Dream opaque in 3 coats. And as it is this holographic formula, it is easily removed with acetone, no peel off base coat required. The next polish that is up is Zoya's Dory. Now I needed a soft blue polish within my collection, and I found that through Zoya. And I am absolutely a happy camper. I've used this in nail art time and time again. I was looking specifically for this tone of blue because I knew it was missing from my collection, and Zoya filled that gap. I am so pleased with Dory, and I'm not gonna lie, I did pick it up because of the name. It reminds me of, you know, Finding Nemo, Dory the fish. So I was like, okay, fine. I would say this blue has like this just neutral saturation level. It's not too bright. It's not diluted at all. It is just a straight blue cream just in the dead center of that saturation bar. I can get Zoya's Dory opaque in 2 coats. And as it is a simple cream polish, it is easily removed with acetone, no peel off base coat required. The next polish that is up is Zoya's Cecillia. Now, okay, I didn't need this polish for my collection whatsoever, but I was shopping Zoya and I saw a cobalt blue polish and I was like, what? A cobalt blue polish? No way, I've never seen that before. I will gladly place this next to my other cobalt blue polishes that are in my collection. I think I have 5 now in cream formulas, just in cream, okay? We're not talking about complex formulas, just cream. I think I have 5. But you know, they're all so very different and so unique, and just place it next to the other ones in my nest, caca. I would say this is a deeper tone of cobalt, as it is what I would consider to be cobalt. It is just a step down, and it's a bit of a deeper one. Guys, I can see the difference between all of them, okay? I can get Zoya's Cecillia opaque in 2 coats. And as is a simple cream finish, it is easily removed with acetone. The next polish that is up is Zoya's Serenity. Now, I needed to flesh out my purples just a little bit, and it was between this polish and another purple polish, and this one made me think of Sailor Moon, so that's why I made this purchase. Zoya's Serenity is an eggplant purple polish. It's not like deep enough, but it's definitely that tone of eggplant where you could definitely see this in nature. It's a very natural purple color. I think this would make great flowers and whatnot for your nail art. So I feel like Serenity is a great choice for natural nail art. I can get Zoya's Serenity opaque in 2 coats. And as is a simple cream polish, it is easily removed with acetone, no peel off base coat required. Guys, we're finally to the second level of my fucking spinny thing that you guys can't see at all. I have this spinny thing of nail polishes right here. Second level. The next polish that is up is Zoya's Marie. It is a soft purple polish with this lovely, just yellowy purple shimmer running throughout. It definitely hits those yellow hues quite more often, and I'm kind of meh about this polish. I can still see visible nail line, but it's definitely the kind that a blurring base coat would resolve, so I'm not too mad at it. It is almost opaque. It is almost opaque. So depending on your smile line and stainage, I feel like this could be a fully opaque polish. It just isn't for me. Now, I find this polish is a little bit too delicate and elegant for me, but I feel like this would make such like a formal occasion good nail polish to wear, like a wedding. I know I describe a lot of polishes as wedding polishes, but that's the only time I can think of like formal affairs where you get to wear fun-ish colors. That's the only thing that goes through this, Brian. But I do feel like if you're a guest to a wedding, this would make a lovely polish. I swatched out Zoya's Marie in 3 coats. And as is a shimmer base polish, it is easily removed with acetone, no peel off base coat required. The next polish that is up is Zoya's Tamiah. Tamiah. Clicked on a Zoya video with my fucking face on it, okay? You made your bed. Again, this isn't the same exact formula as Sparrow and Malana, and it's just, it smells like bubble gum, and I'm just not too fond of this polish. It is a purple based polish with this blue shimmer running throughout and big hollow glitters. Again, my criticism of the other two, same exact here. I just feel like this polish would look 1,000 times better without that big hollow glitter in it. It's just too much for me. Though again, like the other two polishes, this one applies well, so it does have topper potential, so you could get some topperness out of this. Some topperness, yeah. I swatched out Zoya's Tamiah in 3 coats. And as it has these big ol' hollow glitters running throughout, I would suggest a peel off base coat. No. I've been generous this video with the shimmer polishes, okay? Sometimes I say shimmer polishes should be worn with a peel off base coat, okay? Because I'm very lazy. Don't come for me, okay? I've been very good this video. The next polish that is up is Zoya's Delia. Delilah, hey there Delilah. I make that joke every freaking time because that's what this polish makes me think of. Hey there Delilah, what's it like in New York City? This is a lavender purple and I definitely needed this in my collection, and I purchased this because the only other lavender polish I have in my collection is a limited edition Sally Hansen, and my fill line is getting quite drastic. One polish, has carried my Dupe It Out series for far too long, and girl, she's getting low. I don't mind using my polishes for that, but you know, I'm gonna eventually need another lavender polish if I keep burning through it, so. This is a lovely, just beautiful lavender purple. It's that lovely, like, has like that just it just has that kiss of pink, and I feel like it works so well. I don't personally like this tone of purple. I don't really like my purples, but I could see 100% a lot of people just loving the heck out of this polish. It is a beautiful polish, just not my cup of tea. I can get Zoya's Delilah opaque in 2 coats. And as is a simple cream polish, it is easily removed with acetone, no peel off base coat required. Okay, before I start shaking up this polish, look at the ugly bottle syndrome this gets. Oh my god, it's like liquid up there. Ew. There, it's fine now. See? All fixed. The next polish that is up is Zoya's Birch. Birch, editing Linnery. Birch. Watch yourself. Reread that like 3 times, okay? Okay? We've done it once. Never again. This is my nemesis polish in my collection. Normally, editing Linnery is pissed off at filming Linnery, but this time around, filming Linnery got pissed off at editing Linnery because in the final edit, I typed bitch instead of birch when I first reviewed this polish. Guys, I wonder why Zoya's ignoring me. Is it because I called one of its polishes bitch? Oh well. Hey, CapCut doesn't have a spell check, but then it wouldn't clock bitch anyway, because bitch was spelled correctly. But in my defense, I do type bitch a lot more often than I type birch. I don't know if that says more about me as a human being, but I don't know anyone who's typing birch more often. A birch treologist? A birchologist? Back to the polish instead of my past mistakes. Zoya's Birch, I purchased this because I thought it was going to be a soft purple polish, and it is. It is a very, 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 very soft purple polish. This has like purple was in the room when they mixed this polish. Like purple was standing kind of outside the building when they made this polish. Like she's there. This is the La Croix of just purple polishes. This is a beautiful, beautiful polish, but this is basically a white polish with a drop of purple. I don't think I said anything about the ugly bottle syndrome. If you did not know, sometimes nail polishes do separate with time, like oil and water. It does not mean your polish has gone bad. It just needs to be shaken up. You just need to shake it. That is it. It does not mean your nail polish has gone bad. Sometimes nail polish ingredients just separate. I can get Zoya's Birch opaque in 3 coats. And as is a simple cream formula, it is easily removed with acetone, no peel off base coat required. The next polish that is up is Zoya's Jessica. This is a deep eggplanty purple polish, and I would consider this to be almost a true eggplant. We're almost there, and he's a little bit of dustiness, but I like that variation it has away from a true eggplant. And hopefully my audio is not picking up whatever the fuck is happening outside. What is that? No, I can see my mic's picking it up. Great. That's good. Now, this is definitely a tone of purple that makes me think of my grandmother. This is the kind of tone of purple she wears, which I absolutely adore. And it just, it makes me happy to think of my grandmother. I can get Zoya's Jessica opaque in 2 coats. And as is a simple cream finish, it is easily removed with acetone, no peel face coat required. Also, I did pick up this polish because of Jessica Jones. Get back here, Jessica! Oh. David Tennant can play a villain, bitch! The next polish that is up is Zoya's Tommy. Now, I picked this up specifically to avoid picking up Halo Taco's Cold Shoulder or Cold Slate. I can't remember what it's called, but I figured Zoya is much cheaper than Halo Taco, and that gray didn't seem undupable, so I was like, can I get this in a Zoya bottle? And I feel like I got close enough. I definitely scratched that itch. Every time I do look at that Halo Taco, though, I still look, ooh, yes, because I typically like gray polish, but I then remember I have Zoya's Tommy, and it's so close, I cannot justify having both in my collection. Zoya's Tommy is this lovely slate gray polish. Now, I wouldn't blame you if you called this blue. I classify it with my grays, as I find it's more gray than blue, but definitely the undertones of this gray polish are blue, and it's so lovely. This is a stormy night. This is rocks on a cliffside just being with waves. This is rocks. Yes. I use Zoya's Tommy so often in nail art, it has become a staple just because it's just this beautiful natural gray. I can get Zoya's Tommy opaque in 2 coats. And as it is a simple cream formula, it is easily removed with acetone, no peel face coat required. And the last polish that is up. Guys, I hit an hour 12 filming. It's been a minute. Is Zoya's Aspen. I purchased this specifically because Polish Yogi did rave about this polish, and I was like, oh, that looks stunning. Let me add it to cart. And I have no regrets. Now, I will say this doesn't apply the nicest or the best, and I think that comes down to its skinny brush. If I had the wide flat paddle brush, I think this would definitely apply better, but unfortunately, even in 3 coats, I'm experiencing some patchiness, a little bit of bald spots and dark spots, and I'm not too pleased with it as a full-fledged manicure as I can see those, but as a nail art polish, this is so lovely for background in your winter manicures. Oh yes, it is phenomenal for that. It has enough visual intrigue that it's staying in the background, but it's still interesting to look at, but it's not stepping forward and becoming a part of your foreground. It just is solidly a background color, and it is absolutely phenomenal. I am so pleased with the nail art potential I have out of this, and if I experience like a dark patch on it while I'm doing nail art, I just put nail art over it. Big brain, right? Now, this is a satin finish polish from Zoya, which means it dries down semi-matte, and it gives this beautiful intrigue. I definitely prefer this in the matte state. I feel like it has lovely visual texture, not actual texture. I feel like it just looks so dimensional on the nails. Now, if you did not know this and you have a matte finish polish but do not own a matte top coat, this is how you achieve matte finishes but also your manicure drying. You want to apply this polish like normal, then apply your quick dry top coat on top. Quick dry top coat makes it glossy though. Ugh, what the heck? But then you take one more coat of your polish and put that on top of your glossy top coat. Now you have a matte finish effect without a matte top coat and a dry manicure. Literally, you can have it all. I do think a matte top coat is definitely worth it if you do nail art and stuff like that, but if you're not interested in matte top coat whatsoever, then there you go. I swatched out Zoya's Aspen in 3 coats. And as it is this shimmer, wait, I didn't even say it. It's like white shimmer polish. I didn't even describe this polish. I didn't even describe the polish. It is this lovely white based polish with this lovely white shimmer running throughout. It definitely feels so snow. And as it is this shimmery polish, honestly, I would wear a peel off base coat. For some reason, those silver shimmers I have trouble with, and they just wind up in my cuticles, but you can soak this off with acetone. That's fine. I'm very lazy. But yeah, that was my entire Zoya collection that are still available on the website. There's 5 in this Helmer that are no longer available. Rest in peace. Please let me know what you plan to pick up if you are shopping Zoya this Black Friday. It is so easy to garner so many freaking Zoyas. Zoya normally does an extremely deep Black Friday sale. They normally go 70% off, which last year that was about $2 and some change per bottle. It is so easy to quickly have a fuck ton of Zoyas in your collection. With just how much they go on sale, how cheap they become during Black Friday, is easy to make a majority of your collection just be Zoya. I hope you enjoyed my video. Bye. Get over it. Okay, let's get into it, but then I have to look at my thing because I can't remember if this is an opaque polish. I thought this was gonna be a fully opaque cream, and as it is a simple cream, definitely a blur. Fuck me. I swatched out. But a blurring base coat should 100. Normally, I prefer nail polish on. And as it is a simple cream formula, it is easily removed with acetone. No feel. I'm collecting skin tones, okay? I'm gonna go for it. I'm collecting skin tones, okay? But out of all the polish, it's so son of a bitch. Nothing worse than coffee going up your nose. Back to the polish though. I really enjoy this tone of green. I really enjoy. Now this is a deep green polish. This is a deep green deep forest. It's just a good buffer color, and I've gotten a lot more nail art potential out of this than what I thought I would. The next polish that is up is Zoya's I guess I prefer it more, and I could not build this to polish. I did not build this to polish. Or if you're, and as it has these big old, dream is camping in the middle of the night and seeing the stars over above, and this is, which I found out s'mores are quite divisive. Dream is, I would say this blue is like this, as it is the next polish that is up is Zoya's, but I feel like this could be I typed birch instead of bitch. Wait,